doesn't get better than that. Lakos. He falls.
Last week on The Club.
My name's Margie Amafio and I'm the General Manager of Marketing at Collingwood Football Club. There are a lot of women working in football and more are breaking into management positions. I think it's important that women know that if they choose to come into this environment that they've got an opportunity to have a go.
All right, go!
I think now having kids and seeing a different light and seeing footy in a different angle, it's not all about me, it's certainly not all about footy, it's not the be-all end-all.
Collingwood have eked out win number 12 for the year.
I'd just like to be remembered as someone who competed really hard and, you know, would die for the team.
I'm Peter Furness. I'm Chairman of the Collingwood Archive Committee and have held that position since 1999. There's over 3,000 items in the collection and the value of those items is in excess of $10.5 million. We have premiership medallions that go back to the first ever Collingwood premiership, footballs, magazines, portraits, paintings. We have in fact a book that contains every Collingwood team that was ever selected, starting in 1892. And people fail to understand that what is a throwaway item today, in the future, 50 to 100 years' time, is a unique item. This is another of our workrooms. We've laid out a couple of items that you might find of interest. This is on loan from Jim Halfake, 1982 cheer squad member. And as you can see, a fanatical Collingwood supporter and Richmond hater. Here we have a cartoon which epitomises what a lot of Collingwood supporters think. What brings the archive group together is Collingwood. What keeps us together is friendship. And what keeps us going is the hope that we'll find something nobody knew about. When I came onto the archive committee, Bernie Murphy was the first person that greeted me. We hit it off. He's one of the nicest men I've ever met. He's one of the kindest people you'd ever wish to meet. And sadly, it's now been discovered that he has a form of cancer and it's devastating. Absolutely devastating. The thought of being without Bernie is intolerable. I see him nearly every Monday. I call in and see Bernie, tell him what's happening and get told what we should do, and also just to maintain a contact. And everybody at the archive is all worried about Bernie. Happy birthday to you. You come, mate.
Good.
All right?
I'm not feeling too bad today.
That's great.
You're missing me, aren't you?
Indeed.
Already. Yes, well, my name is Bernie Murphy. I'm the Deputy Chairman of the Collingwood Football Club Archive Group, and I have been doing that for 16 years. I've been very fortunate to be given the opportunity to get involved with that. It's something I've loved all my life, was collecting. I always saved all my old footy records and my badges and my seasons tickets. And I was lucky enough one day to run into a guy who was running the archive group in those days, and he invited me to join, and I've been there ever since. Well, outside of my beautiful wife and family, you know, it's the next best thing, because it's the one thing I had. See, straight after the war, you know, talking about when I started Barry for Collingwood, it was still, the war was still going, and you really didn't have anything. We didn't have toys, we didn't have bikes, didn't have scooters. We had nothing. So the football club really was the thing we all clung to, I'm sure. And I'm quite sure that passion is still there. It's been there all those years.
One day Bernie Murphy said to me, "Margaret, will you barrack for Collingwood and marry me?" And so here I am. So for 52 years I've been looking after him. I just pray that now I'm going to stay well enough to look after him as long as he needs me. So it's a sad thing, but we've had a good life together.
I wasn't feeling too well, so I went to the doctor and he said, "Well, this is it. You have acute leukemia. Your prospects are not good. With no treatment, you'll last 2 months. With treatment, we may extend you by 2 years. So you don't have any choice. You bite the bullet and of course you go for it." I suppose you get to a point, because I've been there for so long, you feel like people don't even really notice you because you're just part of the furniture, I suppose. And then on Wednesday, Gary Pert rings me and he said, "We've organised for you to sit in the coach's box next Saturday for the Hawthorn game." Oh, I just love to be in there to see how it works, what they all do, what they all say. Oh, I'm really looking forward to it, yeah.
I think it's a wonderful gesture on their behalf. I'm very happy for him, and I hope he's well enough, and I hope he has a wonderful day. And after that, I don't mind. I'll just look after him. If it makes him sicker, well, it makes him sicker, but I'll look after him.
Yeah, well, a couple of days before the game, I got a fever, unfortunately, and I had to come into hospital to have antibiotics, and I haven't been allowed out since. So. I was pretty disappointed, obviously. I was trying to pretend I wasn't. You know, it's a chance of a lifetime, so you know, so I was pretty disappointed, and but. Your health comes first, so yeah.
Hello.
Cheers.
Hi.
Hey, mate.
Good to see you.
Lovely to meet you.
Bernie, hi.
Well, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Good. Lovely to see you.
Yeah. Thanks for having us in.
Yeah.
Bloody nice for you to come and see me.
Yeah, no, it was a shame we couldn't get to the game on the weekend, so thought we'd come to you instead.
I was shattered. Yeah, well, I thought it would have been a terrific day to be in the coach's box. You would have seen them at their best, wouldn't you?
Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah.
With everything down, I could have reported to you what they were saying about you, couldn't I?
Absolutely. I don't want to know. It wouldn't be good things. Who's your pick of the bunch?
My favourite player?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was Goldsack until Saturday, and then I had to go for Tuvey. But Tubes has always been my favourite. I've always loved Tubes.
Yeah.
I just
I'm lying.
no.
Just know what you're going to get, don't you?
He has been. No, only because he's always so consistent.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. I mean, you know what you're going to get every week. If he gets beaten, he gets thrashed. So No, he doesn't. But you know,
Just never happens.
no, it's just his,
if he was to be beaten,
just his consistency. And I think it took about 3 years before the opposition woke up to who the hell he was.
Yeah.
And what he actually did. So you know, I've always had a real soft spot for him. So
Me too.
Yeah.
On and off the field.
Yeah, both. Especially now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had some bad luck in not being able to get to the game. But then today I've had this magnificent chance for the boys to come in and meet me and wish me well, and it just proves what a fabulous club Collingwood is. And we all stick together at Collingwood. We always have, and we always will. Side by side, we stick together.
Still to come on the club. Stephen Curry is president for a day.
I think he winked at me. I'm pretty sure he winked at me.
Eddie and Luke Ball take in Latour.
You know, we'd like to think we train pretty hard, but these guys are almost at another level.
And Hollywood comes to Pie Park.
My chest is then a little sore, to be honest.
Yeah, mate. Push-ups, not my forte.